conditions, I believe, was essentially a joke. Because there was a certain point where it's like, okay, you're not meant to revive it at a height. Like, it's not really by design. And so the joke was like, clear 2 O-spin mini doubles consecutively, which involves like encasing the O piece basically to get the O-spin, like completely encasing it. And the only way to do that was that on placement, it had to be already encased. With clutch clears, it also gets kind of confusing. I'm not sure if clutch clears were a thing at that point. However, it was basically a joke. It involves tanking a very specific amount of garbage when you're at the very top of the board. And Barchus actually did it. It's a video somewhere on YouTube that you can find. If someone wants to link it after finding it on his channel, you can go and see it. But it is an incredible feat, and the fact that a joke revive condition was actually done is insane. Is ridiculous. So yes. Very cool, very well done. I'm good at talking. Again, I need to get speech therapy. I don't know how I'm here. The fact that I'm trusting commentary is, frankly, a mistake. Let's get into this match, will we? Just waiting on PCO.
Not quite, because I was going to say only one player's in the lobby, so if you'd like to continue talking, we do have time.
Ah, yes. Well...
Anything else you would like to share with us?
Yeah, the other day I was playing Quick Play, and I got killed by the same person twice.
Nice. Did you, like, call
and it was actually Barch's.
Oh.
I'm not happy about it. So, yeah, I am biased for more reasons than one. So, you know, I'll be unbiased in my commentary. But if Barchus goes down, it's just one of my Aussie friends avenging me.
Okay, I'm watching the video that Tazago linked of the 2-0 spin.
Yeah!
Double.
Yeah! No, when you see this, you're like, oh my god.
This setup is very intricate. And now my YouTube froze because it just hates me.
Oh, lovely. It's that crazy. It broke your browser.
It really, yeah. Well, no, YouTube just hates me because I had ad blocker activated approximately a year ago, and it's still punishing me for that. Okay.
Just get YouTube Premium. I say this to my friend all the time. I go to his house, I watch YouTube on his TV, and I get ads constantly. And it infuriates me. It's like, come on, man. And also, people who stay in this house with him, who live there, have YouTube Premium, but he logs into his account because he wants his recommendations. How inconsiderate. We don't even watch his recommendations. Get YouTube Premium. Seriously. Jackson, I'm talking to you. You're not watching. I know you're not watching. Get YouTube Premium. Please. Please. God, we wait.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just watched the revive condition. That is insane.
Yeah, it's wild, right? Like,
that is unbelievable.
PCO is about to join, apparently. We've heard in from production known as Edge TE. Thank you for hosting, by the way, Mr. Edge. You legend. We love you dearly. Thank you for the work you do. And thank you for the work that Galactic does. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Edge just said he loves us. Oh, I got a warm little feeling in my chest. I'm blushing. Don't put on the cameras, Edge. I'm blushing. I'm not blushing, you're blushing.
This is what happens when the players don't join the room at the start.
I start to go insane.
This is, yeah, it's like,
you know, Edge starts to flirt with me, that's what happens. It gets
yeah,
my cheeks.
Exactly.
Edge, be careful, you might get Selena on me, she won't be happy about this. But,
Alright, PCO just still isn't here.
I'm going to spam them until they wake up. Oh, they're in! Let's go! I'm keen as a bean, and I'm feeling a bit mean. All jokes aside, though, good luck to both players. You're gonna be wonderful, you're gonna do great. And I'm sure that you won't disappoint in putting on one heckin' hellin' heck of a show.
Alright, it looks like players are going to warm up. So, unsure whether or not you guys are going to see that, but we'll give you the play-by-play regardless.
Wouldn't it be cool if we showed the warm-ups on stream?
Stop.
Wouldn't it be really cool if we gave production more work? Gang, wouldn't that be awesome? Gang.
Production being one person, by the way.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't it be cool if Edge TE didn't deprive us of the warm-ups? Wouldn't that be cool? Just gotta say that.
Yeah, you can just ignore him. You know that you can just ignore him. Also, Matcha's already misdropped and set up an overhang, so maybe.
And look at that! Oh my gosh! A 93 back-to-back chain already, getting the first penta in history. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Hosting double at the top of the board is insane.
Oh my lord, doing it again!
Afterwards, even with the clutch clears coming through. And actually, unironically, 17 back-to-back, though.
Not 93% Botchess's win. Botchess wins this for sure. I mean, yeah, but it's not like a clear sweep match. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, Toro is good. It's clearly good. You could tell, but like, just started throwing the match. If Botchess plays like Toro, PCO wins. What exactly did he mean by that? The reasoning was funny.
The attack that they have.
Utilizing it, they do indeed. Look at the back-to-back difference. Oh, that was a weird-esque kick there from PCO. They don't decide to go for it.
That's a fun one.
Yeah,
all right, so there. Both players break here.
Oh, that misdrop with the... It's gonna be fixed with an L-spin! But now look at the cheese on Botchess's board! Boy howdy, that's bad. Buh.
All right, we do see the combo down stack from PCO leave a little bit of garbage on Botchess's board. Botchess is just T-spinning over this. Love the T-spin triple to keep this going into the prophecy with the T-spin triple. That is gorgeous there, but I have no idea what that is supposed to be on Botchess's board. They do break in the spike, and PCO takes advantage of the unfortunate board state from Botchess.
Botchess's resolution into the triple kind of broke me a little bit, and then even at the top of the board, when they're at the very tippy top of the skies, touching the heavens, gracing the beyond. Oh!
Speaking of touching the heavens.
Yeah, that JB's about to go beyond it, I think, if they tank too much. But yeah, they still somehow find a 4 combo with multiple spins. It was beautiful. And now in the next round, they're setting up for an STSD while PCO is farming back-to-back. I can't keep up with the epic plays from these epic players.
Both players break, and PCO is at the top of the board, not looking great. Botchess also towards the top now. PCO finds another quick round.
I felt that in my gut. Good lord. 3 rounds in a row from PCO. Botchess starting to be left in the dust a bit. It's early days, though. It's early days. It's early days. They can catch up.
I really thought Botchess was going to go for another center floor wide open there for a bit. Maybe we'll see that later on. Maybe we won't, but both players are building up that back-to-back for now.
Oh, an L kick? Don't mind if I do. That's very nice from Botchess. And PCO with a floating... Oh, Botchess has the break to survive. PCO forces it with an incredible spike. And now players are, roughly speaking, quite neutral in terms of board states. Botchess looking to stabilize a little bit here, while PCO is finding a few nice little cheeky setups to get their back-to-back a little bit ahead of Botchess. They do break, and Botchess is left to break as well to survive, and we are back to neutral once again. But PCO now starting on the back foot here with Botchess in the driver's seat, and my throat's clamping up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you need to take a deep breath. Amazing, but just make sure to breathe. You gotta remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. Remember to breathe.
They're not giving me any room to breathe, Lyra. There's so much happening.
I know, but we gotta remember to breathe. And this 7-2 garbage is so convenient for Botchess, who is already setting up that LST. And this is a great follow-up to this. And Botchess is receiving more 7-2 garbage. The 19 combo down stack leaves a lot of messy garbage on PCO's board as they start this down stack, and Botchas is building us some very creative inventions over there with the stacking. Some little self-made cheese, but they get through it and start with that down stack yet again, and some more self-made cheese right there as Botchas is showing us some board states that have never been achieved before in TWC play.
Yeah. Definitely inventive, but I wouldn't patent that, let me put it that way. Lovely down stack, though! 28. Gorgeous.
Botchas with a quick break there as PCO's garbage queue is not looking very nice. They get through it and keep that well open, very clean.
Nice I spin into the L spin. Gorgeous. Into the S spin, into the T spin. Hell, even into another T spin, into a quad. Oh, so many letters, so little time.
PCO with the break. Botchas is continuing to build up that back-to-back with the Z-spin to keep it going.
God.
And the 37 spike bring Botchas down to the bottom of the board. PCO's alive, gets the eyepiece in time. Botchas is... I don't know what Botchas is doing, but they're doing a great job at it. And we are even yet again as this... Oh, love the eye spin. PCO doing a great job keeping the defense going as they just keep getting sent.
My lord.
Botchas does finally find the kill, but that was hard fought. PCO did not make that easy for Botchas in the slightest.
No, not at all. There aren't many players who can ride the Botchas train and then come out the other side with a photo saying, I survived the 30 spike. Like, that was wild.
Yeah, a lot of survival we've seen today.
This is nuts. This is wonderful. It begs the question, chat, are you entertained? Because, my lord, if you're not, what else could you want? And unfortunately, that round's gonna be a little bit less hard fought. But, you know, early days, early days. PCO takes their 4th round.
And you know Wiley wants every single round for PCO, who finds that PC. Not quite a PCO, but there's the PC that is in their username.
Yep, I platonically love them, and I love that 21 down stack. Botch with their own 20 spike and an eye kick as well! The eye kick to open everything up! To stay alive and PCO with a bit of cheese! Not great, but they're still down stacking it. Oh my god, what a wonderful little 12-second sequence that was. Still alive and well!
Botchas is not letting up the pressure here, continuing to send another T-spin triple set up in the middle of the board, but PCO's defense here is kept them alive and amazing. The amount of pressure that Botchas sent, I cannot believe that PCO came up on the other side completely unscathed. But the eye spin.
Truly incredible, but now they are facing pretty much guaranteed death. Yeah, Botchas does finally still their fate.
And even had 12 back-to-back in storage that they did not
overkill completely.
Oh yeah.
Overcharge, overkill.
Yep.
I smell a couple of spins incoming from Botchas. Yep. There we go. Oh, yes, yes. That car copy. Beautifully executed. And,
the vertical eye mess drop is always so sad to see, and we are all tied up.
4-4 is now 1st to 7. Basically a TL game.
So true.
The one thing that isn't usual to a TL game is starting one with existing fatigue. Nice ice.
Depends on how hard you're tilt queuing, but these players are definitely playing at their best.
You got me laughing. That's not a laughing matter though. Oh my lord.
All right, and Botchas is continuing to build up this back-to-back, doing such a great job, just not even leaving the bottom of the board with this. This is just, what? This is looking like a bot playing this right now with the speed. Botchas doesn't even have to think about this.
The 34 spike, and you don't live that. You don't live that. Botchas takes the lead, and yes, that felt like ZZZTOJ playing on behalf of Botchas.
I mean, I was gonna say Mochbot because that's the one that knows all spins, but you're very close.
I don't use bots.
TOJ does not know all spins.
Well, someone better teach him.
All right.
29? And Botchas lives. You need about 10 more attack than that to take down Big Botchas. And there we go. Down and out. Botchas takes the 6th round, starting to tear away.
All right, we're seeing some version of stick spin on both sides, slightly different versions. Normal stick spin versus SDPC spin, but it basically results in the same thing. And look at that 11 back-to-back on both sides. They're building that up really similarly. Botchess breaks, and that board's not looking good for Botchess. Botchess cleans everything up and gets the down stack going, but PCO is continuing to build that. Releases with the 17 spike. Botchess lives at the top, gets the eyepiece to get out, but that well is covered. PCO needs the pressure right now. They continue on that pressure. Botchess staying alive, gets into the next well, and PCO's missed their window there. PCO with the 18 spike to push Botchess up to the top yet again. Botchess with the counter spike. And all spins to continue this. PCO with the fast back-to-back find, and they rotate the T-piece and misdrop the eye. Such a sad way to end an extremely well-played round, but Botchess lived, and PCO didn't find the right time to break, so it is what it is.
Oh, the misdrop from PCO. Yeah, that's going to cost them a round. Oh my lordy lord. 8-4 now.
Botchess,
originally was
creeping
4-4
closer.
and actually 2-4 in, I think, PCO's favor. So Botchess won 6 in a row.
Yeah, definitely finding their stride here. I'm just watching Botchess's all. What is that?
Yeah.
Wait, the T-spin
Like,
triple
what?
setup there is insane.
Over the top of whatever the heck this is, a quad donation into a T-spin single. They're actually burning the original spin away. Both players with a collective, what, 45, 46 between the two of them. And the first break comes from PCO. The second one from Botchess with much more intensity. 43, still down stacking. Is there a survival?
Wait, there's a little bit of an out, but...
Not even close. A full queue for PCO to deal with. Just lay down and die. Botchess winning 7 rounds in a row. This can't feel great on the mental for PCO. But Australians are resilient.
Reminder that this is an elimination match here, so the loser plays their last game of the tournament right here.
Yeah. It's not over though yet. And yep,
Not
finally
over in the
breaking that
slightest.
stride of 7 rounds. PCO winning, bringing it to 9-5. Which I'm sorry for those who are unemployed. I'm sorry for scarring you. Don't worry about that.
You're also scarring those of us who are employed, so don't worry about it.
I love scarring people. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's one of my hobbies.
Very good at it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. PCO breaking here with a 23, but Botchess with a 15 of their own. Oh, I think you waited too long there, PCO, and you've misdropped the S piece. Foolish. Yeah, unfortunately, I think PCO is struggling here, and they're about to bow out of the tournament. They can't give up just yet.
Botchess misdrops the opener, maybe? I'm not. You can never know, actually.
Yeah. And this would always be traumatizing for PCO, as they were already at 10-5 last set, losing 11-6, I believe.
Botchess
along those
misdrops,
lines.
that's going to slow them down a little bit. PCO takes the opportunity to break, but Botchess has the T-spin to get out.
And
Ooh,
Botchess
the
is
fast
on
down
fire.
step.
Color clear there for PCO, goes against it though. Probably the best option there, as it wouldn't break their existing back-to-back. And now trying to farm something while Botchess playing a little bit of defense here. Gonna count to 4 and open up their well. And now they're just building back-to-back as well. Turning this round around for themselves.
That -10 appears on PCO's board as Botchess is continuing to build that back-to-back. There's the... Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. One of the first hesitations we've seen from Botchess, and that's a misdrop on that eyepiece. This isn't looking great. Botchess has to break, but PCO has a misdrop of their own, and that is going to be the game.
Well played to Botchess. My hatred and contempt for you grows with every passing minute, but fair and well played, my friend.
Sad to see
PCO,
the Aussie dip out of the tournament, but very well played.
it hurts after having 5 enter at the top 64. Only 1 remains now, with PCO being the second to last to leave. My nation is proud of you. You fought well, my friend. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself.
No, you
but
couldn't.
Botchess-
You don't have the accent.
No, you're so right. You're so right. So Botchus does continue on in that bracket. I believe we have more losers round matches to give you guys.
Yes. I believe one more
yeah.
actually. Before then, we're gonna have a break after the next match. I think. Yes, we have M8 versus Anya. Oh, what a good one to finish this off.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, that was our first elimination on this stream. We've actually had 2 other eliminations, so we're down to our top 21, soon to be top 20. We've unfortunately had Amber Doodle, who's been DQ'd. Oh my gosh. Okay, and another DQ. Wait, what?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Things are happening. Not quite sure. Just had some word in from production. Things will happen. Things are weird. I'm not sure. Stay tuned. But we're down to our top 21 now. Okay. We're gonna throw in Edge production.
Yeah, discuss what's going on there. So tell us what happened with those DQs.
So folks, we've unfortunately had 2 I'd say forfeited DQ in the bottom of the bracket. Amber Doodle, I just believe, no-showed. Unfortunately, they could not make it today, but they'll be finishing up in this knockout bracket. And I mean, they've had a great performance throughout the whole tournament, so shouts to them for playing. I'm glad they were able to make it. Porro, on the other hand, was unfortunately caught in an interesting incident. They tried to throw their match against Fortissim to achieve a better seed. They have been disqualified from the tournament. Because of that, Fortissim will advance as normal, and Kami Yamashiki will advance into the 1-1 round. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
They match fixed in round 1 against Fortissim.
That's, yeah, interesting. The seeds are a little confusing, but good on you guys for recognizing, throwing, and stopping it. So
yeah, although it is a serious matter, I shake my finger at you naughtily, Tora. That is very not okay. Where is your competitive integrity? Get out of my tournament bracket. Goodbye. Farewell. Adios. Adieu.
Be gone.
Thank you, Lyra. Thank you. Thank you very much. There's no place for that here in TWC. And we will forever point and laugh at you. Ha ha ha. I'm not encouraging bullying. We'll leave it there. But anyway, let's return to our final match of round 1 losers. Round 1 losers. M8 versus Anya. We've seen them both play today. We've had the pleasure of watching them play, and we're going to be returning to the 2 of them clashing. 2 Titans dueling. It's going to be a good one. So M8 first on our screen here. Great placements as we've seen before. We know how they play. They're not exactly a pushover. They gave Gohan a run for their money, taking a couple of rounds here and there. And then Pabak, also known as Anya, wants to go home. they are sleepy. They're tired.
No, it's like 10 a.m. in South Korea.
It's too early. Let him sleep in. Let him sleep in. And with that, I think we're going to get ready with these players. They're both in the lobby. We are saying no to warm-up, which means that Edge can actually change the slide, which would be great. Would love that.
I love the players asking for the TWC skin. I got it once, and it was pretty cool. But okay, we're gonna wait a second so that they can get the skin.
Okay, Lyra, how's your fantasy football going?
I'm 1-1. I've got beaten by Wumbo, sadly. Yeah, I beat him last year, but yeah, sad start. All right.
I'm really happy with my team. that I can't say on the
Yeah,
stream.
there are a lot of players in the NFL with funny last names that you did get the overwhelming majority of them.
I mean,
Two
none
kickers.
of them are like, none of the names are actually like rude, right? Like I can say that
except
my team is.
all three of
Yeah.
them like wouldn't let you put it in your team's name. So maybe we don't say them. Maybe those who
Well-
follow football can make their guesses. Two of them are kickers. You could just say two of them are kickers, and people know which ones they are.
You.
Yeah,
You.
there we go.
And then one of them is called. Can't say it. Can't say it.
But our match is starting, so we no longer need to talk about
Yay!
fantasy football, and we have
Oh,
LST
nice.
versus extended SDPC spin here in the opener phase.
This means we want to finish off our first session of the day before our break. Speaking of break though, Hanya breaking their back-to-back. Huh. I love how things work out sometimes. Really clean gameplay from M8 though. Definitely on fire. Furious after their loss from, to Gohan. That's a
the misdrop
misdrop.
there from Anya, yeah,
Oh.
going to end the round.
Trying to go for a very, very creative skim there with a T-spin single, but alas, it wasn't meant to be. When is my match? Ninetales? Unfortunately, I decided to not play this year to give everyone else a chance. It just didn't seem fair to have me play. I
Just
thought
like
I'll
Lard.
give Diao a return, but then he slipped in, so now we're left with like Slim Pickens on the watch.
Maybe they were asking when your fantasy football matches, which the answer to that one's every week. So, 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, everyone who knows me knows that I can beat both Diao and Westo at the same time with one hand tied behind my back, and 3 eye patches on. So, it doesn't seem fair to have me play the biggest tournament of the year. We all know that I would be the true winner, but, at least he would come second.
Ooh, and M8 misdrops on this LST. They are going to have to break. There's the break, but Anya notices the bad board state and breaks right at the right time. Anya did have a bit of a window there to break, so nice that they were able to find it.
This music's pretty cool. Yeah.
It is Dreadnought and Churro who did the music, so props to them.
Both players with back-to-back. Oh, but only one breaks. M8 maintains it with 13. Make that 15
Yeah, they
and they
have to
break
break.
on that.
Anya up at the top of the board has the eyepiece ready to go. M8 trying to find the follow-up. Anya staying alive. They have the pieces. They get down. Everything's fine here. And M8 is building up that back-to-back yet again as that -12 appears on Anya's board. They're going to have to deal with this. The board state's not looking good. Anya opens up the well. M8's going to have to find the spike.
Anya now looking at what looks like a little bit of secret trade there at least, but now they're fine. And look at the 20 back-to-back they're facing. I wouldn't be surprised to see a break any second here with that easy garbage. Never mind. They keep it going. 27. This is surely a win, right? Surely a win for M8. Anya seems
I
not
think
to
at
be
this
prepared.
point, these players are usually not trying to find the perfect time to break, but rather just go for the highest spike.
Yeah, and just
Like, this is
get you a
style
win.
points, I think, at a
Oh
certain
my
point.
god, they break
There
on
it is.
the 38, even the 34 spike. That is just insane.
Style points, there it is, and we are at 2. We'll see spin opener from Anya, going to rip that as Emmy doesn't exactly have the best well. They get into it, and Anya with quite the Ivar hang going on over there, not quite gonna work out.
3-2, my friends. 3-2.
You'll see similar openers from both sides. Anya going for stick spin, whereas M8 is just doing SDPC, or no, SDPC spin. There's so many of them. Okay, we're continuing on, and M8 has the back-to-back advantage with that 12. Anya sees that -12 at the bottom, or at the top of the board, and M8 breaks. Yeah, Anya just had the well covered there. They were going for the C spin, but the pressure from M8 came in too quickly and strong for me to deal with.
And now they're staring down at a 2-point deficit. Early days though, Far from out here. Anya is gonna be looking to get some more points on the board. However, this level of back-to-back might be difficult. They're still alive. They have access to their world to get a quad. But MA charging ahead with 15 back-to-back. Are we going to see a repeat of last round? They break there to stay alive, and with a down stack as well, it actually really threatens Anya, who does go down.
I was going to say that MA maybe missed their window there to attack and find that round, but they were able to just continue on the pressure and still found the round anyways. So, well played.
Very well played indeed. I concur.
Thank you.
I concur. I spoke advanced English in high school and it's definitely stuck.
Absolutely. MA building up the back to back.
Oh, another floaty win from Anya! I want the floaty win.
There's that 17 back-to-back for MA. Continuing to build it, breaks it. Anya breaks as well, and both players are towards the top of their board. Both players have a lot of cheese to deal with right now, so we might not see that back-to-back building for a bit. Nice little color clear from MA on the way down. Anya plonking with this 5-4 stack.
Oh, and the J miss drop from Anya. Not a great time to pull one of those off. Very complicated setup that involves miss drop. Oh, but down taking to 14.
Speaking of miss drops, Anya has another, as they see the minus 13 at the top of the board. Anya trying to stay low and keep their stack clean. It's a nice count to 4.
Has to break as well. They can't get back here. And we're seeing a repeat of the last few rounds here with another 34 spike from MA back to back. Oh.
And Anya had access to that well, but it was not enough to counter that spike coming in. The mid-stack GT opener from Anya. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And it works.
Right. It works.
It works.
Change things up and it works.
I've never seen that opener before. I don't like. Was that even an opener? Oh, Anya missed drops the 6-spin. Finds the C-spin.
Finds the J-spin. Hello. Dial point.
Oh, the miss drop.
Oh, miss drop.
Anya
Minus 10.
Top.
Oh, and they use both eyepiece to column 1 and 2. Not poggers.
Not poggers, indeed. Let's see, PCO versus the CD opener. Z-spin triple from M8, and I don't really know what's going on Anya's board.
Oh, yeah.
Not something good. Not good.
And now 5 points down. Anya is looking for some sort of opening here to try and find some momentum. Can you imagine how bad? Not bad. Oh Lord, what match am I watching? Can you imagine how M8 is feeling? Nice floaty there, building into a C-spin.
I mean, getting a little greedy up at the top of the board. The 29 spike comes in, and a follow-up does kill.
And now M8 just 2 points away. Just 2. From eliminating Anya. And being our 4th elimination of the day. Which will bring us down to a top 20 for TWC. Whoever walks away from this walks away just barely alive, and whoever doesn't goes down for good. The stakes are high.
And a reminder that these players played 6 months of qualifiers for this, so yeah, they're playing for a lot here.
Oh my god, the C-spin was a little bit too greedy.
I can't believe that mate stayed alive here through all of that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That seems fatal. Yeah, 6 months of fighting, all for Amber Doodle to decide to go to a party instead. No, that's apparently what happened. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's like they knew or not though.
Alright, that's a lot of cheese on Anya's board. They're on the down stack. Neither player really building up that back-to-back too much. I may looking for it, but may have to go early. Yeah, go for the early break there.
Yeah.
There is an out, but it is not that much, and Anya finds a point.
Finally breaking M8's stride here. But is it too late? He only needs 2. He could be in trouble, but at least this is the start.
The extended SPPC spin there from M8 is a little greedy, but it works out.
M8 and he's almost every single round. Holding back-to-back constantly, yeah.
The break comes through. Anya pressuring here, putting M8 at the top of the board. M8 has the well open, getting down through it.
Oh, that was nice. That was really clean. Anya with a few spins here for some potential. Oh, and it looks like M8 is going for the fractal with a down stack as well. 17th
They're really thinking about that.
from Anya.
Ooh, the misdrop from Anya is not great. M8 really taking their time, thinking about this, probably
That's
screen
some
watching and
cheese.
seeing. Yeah, that is a messy, messy board. That is not what you want to see when you look. And you know what you also don't want to see? Match point. C-spin opener from Anya as M8 is going for extended SPPC spin. Getting that back-to-back going early as Anya does not have the opportunity to build that back-to-back. The -8 already appears on the board, and M8 is going to have to transition over to this 09 garbage soon.
I mean, the 27 spike's not too bad. Not a bad way to do it. Plenty of room to build up there back-to-back and get a surge going. Oh dear. I mean, they have something. But
So
no,
what,
Anya takes it
what
around.
that one was is M8 set up that donation T-spin where you do a T-spin mini and then you use another T-piece to actually do the T-spin double, and then just the pause. They used the T-piece that they needed to set up the spin and then just hard pause as they realized what they did.
But, oh dear. Oh no. And I think Anya's taken that as an opening to try and get some points here, but they find a down stack. M8 is alive and well. Still kicking. This round is far from decided. Oh, and with a turn on a dime! The round is swung. And now I would say that M8 is in the driver's seat now. With his back-to-back. Looking like it's theirs. And they're gonna fight for it with a 22. Anya, your fractal from earlier will not be enough. So that 11's not too bad as well. Both plays a little bit of cheese on their board. Mitch. An overhang was here from M8 to open up things a little bit. He's gonna break and find a better moment to strike. A C-spin though, very clean, but it's not enough. The floaty boy, a little too greedy, M8, and Anya takes another round. This is starting to look like
This is starting to look like a comeback for sure, but this is an uphill battle, and that misdrop is not going to help Anya out. This isn't looking good. Anya up at the top has the eyepiece to get out. The next eyepiece is there in the queue. Anya stays alive, but the -8 appears up at the top of the board.
1-2, beautiful, that's exactly what you need.
And N8 not looking great. Greeting yet again.
And Anya takes another round, stays in it for a little bit longer. A little bit longer.
Alright, we're going to see some LST versus stick spin.
M8 starting to get a bit aggressive like we've seen in the last few rounds. That has usually spelled disaster for Anya. The problem is that they've only got one round to give. They really can't afford to lose anything anymore. M8 breaking with an Anya force there. That was really good from them. Anya doing everything they need to do, doing everything right. But oh no. M8 has an opening here and finally executing that T-spin mini into the T-spin double like we saw earlier. Actually saving their TP. A fractal though, with a potential spike there. 13 while maintaining back-to-back. They can maintain back-to-back to Axis as well. Oh, they kind of do it. An overhang wasn't prepared. They burned through it. Anya here with some holes in their board.
Anya's staying alive. They have the pieces for now. The survival's there. The efficiency is there. Anya's tournament life is on the line, and they are playing like it right here. As they're pressuring, M8 is at the top of the board, but M8 gets into that clean well, starts the attack into it, and Anya, do they have the pieces prepared? It doesn't look like it. Anya gets out.
What a round.
The down stack
Back
starts.
into the well. And Bartra's now in a bit of trouble, getting a little bit of cheese here and there. They're going to have to eventually deal with when they get to the bottom. And here we are. Anya only with clean. Only man made.
And that gravity margin starts to set in as this round is passing the 1 minute 30-second mark. Nice STSD setup from Anya, but there's the -10. The T-miss drop. That T-miss drop might be it. There's the -14, the -16, and M8 does not even need to break and finds the game. A little scary, as there was almost a comeback there, but M8 pulls through to move on in the bracket, and that is going to be the end of Anya's tournament run.
GG's to them. I need to know if that was you typing in the chat or not. I need to... Oh, it's
What?
just a name trick I was going to say. But, incredible matchup. What a great way to finish off our first part of the stream today. We are going to take a break after Edge does some stuff. Production's going to talk. Edge!
I think we might also talk a little bit, but like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, whatever gets shown on the screen, we'll talk about. But okay,
Okay, we're showing the bracket for... My bad. I've jumped the gun a little bit. Let's take a look at the bracket.
I